Have a look at that backdrop for the second T20 international between Zimbabwe and Afghanistan, live from the Harare Sports Club, baked in beautiful sunlight. This is the way the tour has gone. The only test match, Zimbabwe won by an innings and 73 runs. And then the first T20 international, Afghanistan were outstanding with bat and ball.
The last one at home this year, Ryan Bennett, has been outstanding for Zimbabwe in 2025. Look at that strike rate, 148 nearly.
Slight change in that Marumani is not at the top of the innings. Myers waiting in the wings for such a long time, because batting first seems to be when they don't lose as many wickets in the power play. Oh, it's through the skipper, and it spares. Taken with both hands.
Throw towards the non-strikers end. Here, there's just hesitation. And as a result, it has to take the shy towards the non-strikers end. And Captain Rashid Khan not able to back up effectively. 6 from the first Mujib over. And this one's in the air. He's mishit it as Deon Myers. No, he hasn't. It's cleared. Sorry, that's Bennett who was on strike.
Yeah, for a moment there, to have had his heart in his mouth. For 5 in that first T20 international, Zimbabwe. In the air, oh, as I said that. You can't keep him out the game. Myers, all he needed was a little bit more elevation or a meter either side of that field, and he would have picked up a boundary, but he finds him with precision.
And Mujib does it again for Afghanistan in that power play.
In the air. This could be caught. Nabi takes the catch. Second wicket for Afghanistan to celebrate. It's Farid Malik once again striking. And Bennett with a promise, but he hasn't delivered today. He's gone.
An explosive innings from him today. And that's a beautiful way to start.
Well, at the toss, he was talking about the importance of positive in limited overs cricket. Pitched up, good positive stroke.
That could run away for 4. That's nicely played by Sikandar Raza. To end the 5th over, Zimbabwe 32 for 2.
Already seen an overthrow, going for the boundary.
Up in the air, Brendan Taylor, he's done it again. Gone. Carbon copy of his dismissal in the first T20 international. Brendan Taylor will be livid with himself.
Mujib is a musician and magician as well.
Now, this doesn't look good.
Moment. He does not react normally. Rashid Khan is a warrior.
Let's take a look at what happened here. It bounced just before it's got to him, but he's got the hand open to try and stop the ball, and I think he'll be fine.
Jeez, Rashid Khan. And it's a big blow for Afghanistan, not only for this game, hopefully will be fine for upcoming matches.
It's gone over. He's not off the middle of the bat, but it does clear a bit off, and it's a fast outfield here at Harare Sports Club.
Welcome boundary for Zimbabwe coming after 30 balls, but that was more of a gift from Abdullah Ahmadzai, who bowled it in the slot, having the fielder inside the circle, and the experience of Sikandar Raza, understanding where the fielder is, straight away went for the shot. Didn't get the timing, as you said it, but that still had enough legs to run down to the boundary for 4.
2 wickets in that power play. Well, that's gone straight up. That's going to be a straightforward catch. And Sarikula Atau dismisses Ryan Burl.
Yeah, well, not a kind of shot that Ryan Burl will want to see when he goes back into the dressing room, because probably he was nowhere close to hitting that.
Off the outside edge, he's going to get a boundary. streaky one to get off the mark.
First ball bound, striking at 400. That's a good, healthy edge. Runs down to the boundary for 4. Just coming.
And wicket to wicket. Drives gorgeously. Where is a thunderous stroke for 4.
Long half volley. And the thing he does really nicely here is that he leaves nothing in the tank, does he? But the placement is also pretty good. Then the outfield does the rest. Yeah, it's interesting you say Sri Lanka. And I think that's a great illustration.
Swings through the onside. Whacks it for a boundary. And that is a positive stroke. And that's how they can deal with the Afghan spinners coming back to the development of the Sri Lankan batters against the spin bowlers. First, the reacting to a particular bowling variation. Yeah! Knocks him over. Nabi, Mr. President, strikes for Afghanistan.
You know, it's almost as if I had a feeling this was going to happen. And it happened when Gulbaz has slowed the game down and gone to Mohammad Nabi and said, you know what, there's a different way of maybe getting a little bit of success here. Not alive to the change. It's a sweep shot. This should be a boundary. Much needed one. The second of the over, but they lose a wicket in it as well. 14 gone, 85 for 5.
Hits it down the ground. A firm strike. He splits the gap as well for 4.
He's done really well to get timing on this, Musekiwa. And it also brings up the 100, this particular boundary.
Bowled just the 1 over for 3 runs.
Catch it!
Outstanding catch. Back into the attack. And remember that he's got a problem with that right wrist. But how easily has he held on to this one?
Is back on the field. Better news. Rashid Khan has seen the back of Sikandar Raza. Good catch, quick reflexes. What a catch. Sikandar Raza was there for a very long 37 to him. Zimbabwe in some trouble, 104 for 6.
That is off stump. Off stump.
Really good catch to dismiss.
Reflexes from Rashid Khan was low, and this is in the air, and Nabi takes it. Wow. That's a brilliant take.
And he's felt the pressure, young Musekiwa. And he's looked to go downtown. I don't think the option is wrong. Just didn't get the height to clear Mohammad Nabi down at long on.
Hit the wickets, and they hit the wicket, get a run out. You praise their running between the wicket, but sometimes a strength you want to follow can become your weakness.
And Silikula Atal hits 1. Brilliant bit of fielding. Maposa nowhere. Lose their 8th. And in deep, deep trouble now. Maposa goes for 1. It's 107 for 8. Been anywhere near making his ground. Nicely played. Just opens the face, gets it wide of the keeper. Deft touch from Evans.
Towards his offside. Yeah, he's late on that and goes down to the boundary.
Fine, and that'll go for 4. So this over ends up being a good one for Zimbabwe. 12 from it. 118 for 8 now.
The captain to take the review.
Looks straight and out. 2 full to play the sweep shot 2, and Rashid Khan gets another important wicket for Afghanistan. It's the 9th for Zimbabwe. Brilliant Yorker from Abdullah to end the Zimbabwean innings. It's been an outstanding effort with the ball for Afghanistan. They dismissed Zimbabwe for 125.
Yeah, well, Zimbabwe failed to play all their 20 overs, and what a sight that is for the fast bowler.
Right, Afghanistan, they need 126 runs from 120 deliveries at just over 6 runs and over to win yet another T20 series against Zimbabwe. Can they do it again? They're up and running. Possibly a leg by. The type of field is so important, but don't worry about the field. Half a day, oh, it's close, put it down. Oh, the young man. Big hit. You had it. But what a shot back Gulbaz. And goes again. This time flat. Couple of bounces away for 4. The first over's done. It goes for 12. It's 12 without loss. Another big shot. This time off Evans. Yet again, a few more bounces away for 4.
With his stroke making, but not today. Taking on all the opportunities thrown at him.
Saying everybody. Oh, is this the first one? Maposa hangs on. He put one down early on in the first T20 International. This time hangs on.
Gulbaz on overdrive. Looking to smack one down the ground.
Level that is ingrained in them. Didn't quite get it out the middle of the bat. A couple of bounces and forward press, and it runs away for 4.
Might not have come from the middle of the bat, but he always keeps his shape, and that allows him to get it over the top of the fielder. Great commitment. Smashing himself into the board. Pulls magnificently. And away to the fans for 4. A boundary to mark the end of the over. Afghanistan going along nicely, 34 for 1.
Wow. That is a magnificent stroke from Sirikula Atal.
Really beautiful to watch this. Not an out-and-out hard volley, but it's the width that allows the tall left-hander to get over the ball and through that offside.
Lovely. That is such a good shot. Because it's not quite the length that you can hit over the bowler's head so easily.
So he's forced to get himself a little bit of room by backing away to the leg stump. And just targets that straight boundary.
Now he's looking for the slower ball here. He's got it totally wrong. And that'll bring up 50 for Afghanistan.
Falls out the side a little bit this time. Not going over the top, so it follows him wide on the crease. In such a good position. Ibrahim Zadra.
Lovely. Just delayed contact to get the ball square and behind the point fielder. End of the power play. And what a way to end it. 54 for 1. Up in the air, fielder back. He hasn't got all of it, and he knows he's in trouble. Drop the hedge straight away, Sidikula Atal. And he's thrown it away.
Now he looked as if he was expecting this one to just turn into towards him just a little bit. But from around the wicket, Masakadze's got it continuing.
Wow, Rasuli has slapped that. Just too short from Burl.
Boundary in this Afghanistan innings, but it's just got himself into such a good position by getting that front foot out of the way. And there isn't anybody in that area.
Can he get a breakthrough for Zimbabwe? Lovely stroke, but it won't go to the boundary, will it? Oh, it's a great effort. He's got them, Sekiwa. But unfortunately, I think he's dived over the ball.
Adjustment. But just how good a shot is this? It's on the up. He's advanced down the wicket to Brad Evans. He needs to force the ball away through the offside.
Middle still got in hand. Up and over, fielder back, catch taken. Maposa's got a great pair of hands.
Now he picks up his second catch so far in this Afghanistan innings. And it is Brad Evans who gets the breakthrough. And it's the attempted ramp shot here from Darwish Rasuli.
Crunched away, don't bother. Brian Bennett, that's 4.
Asmatullah Omazai is, as he's just absolutely nailed this one. A little bit of width on from Richard Garava, but Brian Bennett put into position to protect that.
Oh, a little bit of a shovel now. It's time to close it off. Zadran has had enough.
Yeah, well, not much of a good delivery down the leg side, and Zadran is very strong down the leg side, especially that area back of the deep square leg is one area he favors hitting shots there. Yeah, not a happy fan.
Is this going to be 4? You betcha. To close off the over, 12 off at 114 for 3, 12 required off 18.
So far, still standing tall, Ibrahim Zadran. But talk about the class of Asmatullah Omarzai. He's another great, brilliant batter Afghanistan have found in these last couple of years.
Yeah, quality player. And this year he threads the gap. You know, cricket is an expensive sport nowadays to broadcast, and powers that be made it the 1 test match and the 3 T20s. I look at it from perhaps...
In a podcast, he said that we were walking, that will be another boundary. He's just trying to finish things off. It will be only 1 run required. And before the game is over, let me just say this. So Naveen said we were walking out of the ground, and somebody from the crowd called it, "Let's give myself."
Yeah, all the characters of the game. Done in style.
Well, Afghanistan sealed the deal in the 3 T20I series. Afghanistan win the second as well, winning it by a big margin of 7 wickets. And with